from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
One of the areas hit hard by today's sudden return of winter is Jamestown. This is video sent to us from Mason Siegel. That city and Stutsman County are in a no travel advisory that extends through much of our viewing area.
And with increased wind speeds as well as darkness, visibility, to say the least, is poor. Whiteout conditions in a growing number of areas. Let's take a look at the latest North Dakota travel map. The red and white areas represent the no travel advisory. That includes the northeastern corner of North Dakota. And the yellow that you see, that represents ice or compacted ice on the roads. That's primarily west of I-29, extending south of Fargo and north to, say, Hatton.
It's a similar situation just across the border into northwest Minnesota. This is a webcam near Donaldson, Minnesota, along Highway 11. They're reporting 35-mile-per-hour winds and heavy snow. Checking out the Minnesota DOT map, there are areas where there's heavy snow. Others have ice and compacted ice. The bottom line here is the strong wind, visibility, and road conditions all tough. Stay home if you can.
All right, good advice. Let's get the very latest on when the snow is expected to end. However, we understand that the winds are expected to continue. Right, Hutch?
That is right. A lot of snow dumped today in northwest portions of Minnesota. Here is a photo uploaded by Shannon Thibodeau in Roseau County. Roosevelt, wow, 11 inches of snow. And, well, take a look at this. This is the University overpass on I-94, and there is an accident. So slow down. Sideways snow falling in the FM area right now. The heaviest band moving out towards Hawley in western Becker County right now. It's getting ready to clear out of Norman County, heading into Mahnomen. Also, Foston can expect a heavier band of snow. This will be about delivering 1 to 3 inches of snow, most likely 1 to 2 inches of snow as it moves its way eastward. The snow has ended across much of eastern North Dakota, but the wind gusts are still over 50 miles per hour for some, reducing visibilities and creating very slippery conditions. Blizzard warning continues for the Red River Valley until midnight. Winter storm warnings out to the far east. And here's a look at those latest wind speeds. 47 miles per hour in Fargo, close to 50 as well in Thief River Falls and Grand Forks. Dangerous travel will continue, and this storm will have an impact particularly on your morning hours on Tuesday as well. I'll tell you how in your hour-by-hour forecast here in just a few more moments.
It changed so quickly today, didn't it?
It did, yes.
All right, thanks.
Authorities have responded to several vehicle crashes on I-94 today due to the slippery road conditions, including a multiple vehicle crash about 18 miles west of Valley City. Here's a photo of a truck that rolled into the ditch off the westbound lane near Valley City. No one was hurt. Another semi jackknifed into the ditch of the westbound lane just east of Oriska on I-94. The Barnes County Sheriff's Office responded and stated that no one was hurt in this crash either, but it's a reminder to be extra careful during the winter conditions.
And certainly as the storm passes through the Northern Valley, those bad conditions earlier prompted several schools to cancel classes after the lunch hour.
Valley News Team's Ryan Laughlin begins our live coverage, our live team coverage. He's in Grand Forks now with the latest conditions. Ryan, how are things there?
Mike, Andrea, it's slowing down a little bit here. Still blowing, as Hutch said. The snow is tapering off, but when you get a big gust of wind, it's hard to see out here. I'm at the University of North Dakota campus. This is Columbia Road behind me, one of the main thoroughfares. It's plowed off pretty well, but these side streets still need a lot of work. That's part of the reason why a lot of places shut down today. East Grand Forks, the city offices, Grand Forks County buildings, and the library are all just some of the places that closed down around lunch today. And there's more possible closings on the way. I want to show you guys the Valley News app. This thing's pretty sweet. It's not just schools, but it's businesses, churches, whatever you got going on. You got to get this Valley News app. It says right down the yellow bar, current closings. And one of the reasons why all these places closed down today, 21 accidents in Grand Forks today. 21 accidents. They say they usually have 5 or 6. Grand Forks police suggest if you can stay inside, you should. I'm not the only one outside today. We're checking in with Rose Itzkovitz in South Fargo. She has how things are looking in the metro. How's things going, Rose?
Yeah, let me just say, I am glad that I brought my snow pants to work today. The snow might have started out a little bit later than we anticipated, but it is definitely going strong now, as you can see. Now, the Minnesota Department of Transportation has their plows out and about the south of Moorhead and along Highway 10, while the North Dakota DOT has issued a no travel warning for central and south areas of North Dakota due to ice and a near zero visibility from that snow blowing around. But as I hear, it is not all bad news, and reporter Melanie Palmer joins me with the latest on that. What do you got, Melanie?
Thank you, Rose. Yeah, I'm sure area drivers right now are not too happy with the current conditions out here, and understandably so. But some area businesses that rely on the snow to make a profit, well, they aren't complaining too much. I had the chance to speak with a couple places in the area who are welcoming this snow and wind with open arms. Take a look. It's that time of year again, and from snowplow businesses to ski lodge operators, they are actually happy that the snow is finally here.
It all depends on if it snows. Okay. If it doesn't snow, nobody does anything.
Steve Johnson works with Premier Lawn and Power. He says that snowplow sales have slowed down in recent years. He thinks it's due to lack of snow. But on days like today, he says the phone rings off the hook.
Today it has spiked the phone calls about snowblower repair and snowblower questions.
And this isn't the only business wanting some snow. As you probably would guess, a ski resort is welcoming it with open arms.
People see snow in their backyards, and it starts to get them excited for winter, and it reminds them that, yeah, the ski areas are open.
Since opening in 2014, business has been about the same every year. But this year has actually been better than in the past. In 2016, the mountain wasn't opened until December 10th, but this year they opened up the day after Thanksgiving.
We're actually ahead of last year already. You know, a couple thousand people out in the last couple weekends, so we're off to a good start.
And Staley admits that the snow seems to be coming less and less each year, but if the temperature's right, they can just make some of their own. Premier Lawn and Motor tells us that, you know, when things like this happen, you should do a pre-season tune-up of your snowplows, or snowblowers, because going out in days like today, as you can see, it's just not fun at all. So it's good to get this done ahead of time, especially with those snowblowers. Mike, Andrea, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Melanie. And remember to make sure that you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so that you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so that you can plan your day. All you have to do is search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.
There's word out tonight that the money needed to deal with chronic disease jumped dramatically. Later on Valley News Live at 6, what's needed to try and get more of a handle on those costs?
Up next, the tough decisions that have to be made when dealing with addiction. How a judge's decision impacted a Minnesota woman.